Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex. And today I want to introduce you guys to a new segment I like to call Character Showcase. And this is a character showcase, of course, for Gambit today. And what I'm aiming to do is give you guys the highest level, or some of the highest level, world boss ultimate clears that a specific character can complete. And so this should be not only fun for me and challenging, which I really enjoy, but also informative for you guys, and also a way for you to see how well you're doing, how well you're stacking up in World Boss Ultimate, what you can possibly do to improve your clears, whether it's strikers, whether it's positioning, whether it's skill rotation, and then also to get a better idea of just where these characters stack up. Now, in my case, my opinion, I like to aim for stage 40 as the kind of the baseline for powerful characters when it comes to clearing Corvis, Proxima, or Ebony Maw, because those three bosses have lower defenses. But for Thanos and Cull Obsidian, that is not the case. Thanos and Cull Obsidian have crazy high defenses and HP, and so for them, I am more happy, or I'll kind of lower the bar. And so we're only doing stage 39 here, which is obviously below stage 40. And then for Thanos, we're going to be doing something in the 20s. Corvis is the only one we're going to be doing now that is in actual above stage 40, which is in this case going to be stage 50, which is pretty exciting. And now, because we need to do multiple clears here in a single video, and I'm obviously doing this all in one day, we're not going to be killing the boss. We're just going to be taking the boss down to 1 bar. And as long as my character has HP, and as long as there's time left, getting down to 1 bar is basically equivalent to actually killing the boss. It'd be really nice in the future if Netmarble could allow us to replay World Boss Ultimate for practice without getting any rewards, even if we've already cleared it with that specific character. I think that's one of the things that holds back this game, and it makes it much more difficult for content creators, i.e. YouTubers and people who stream. Makes it a lot harder for them to make content for the game, because if they want to play on their own, or they want to play kind of offline, anything that they do offline takes away from content that they can make day to day, and so it makes it a lot harder. And it did make it harder for me when I was starting out. Definitely makes it harder for me sometimes when I want to do fun things on the stream, but then I have to think about, well, what am I going to be doing on YouTube later on? But where are you, little buddy? But yeah, that's just kind of a little mini rant that want to share with you guys. One tip that I have for you guys, what is he doing? One tip that I have for you guys if you're having trouble with Gambit's proc is to use his 3rd skill. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to start his 3rd skill, I'm going to aim it. Well, I missed there, but you can see at the end of his 3rd skill, he throws his bow staff at the enemy. So if we aim it and we let it go, he throws it at Ebony Maw, or sorry, not Ebony Maw, Cull Obsidian. And when he throws it at Cull Obsidian, it can help trigger the proc. So here we're going to get him down to 1 bar. And voila, a minute 46 to go, less than a bar left. 1 more rotation should be good. I have most of my HP remaining. Let's move on to Corvis. For the fight against Corvis, we had to make some adjustments to the team. I'm using Gambit's leadership instead of Cyclops's because we do need maximum ignore dodge. You absolutely must have 100% ignore dodge against Corvis, and so I'm using 50% of Gambit's, 50% ignore dodge from Gambit's leadership, plus an additional 35% from his CTP of energy, and then we are using 1 striker, Nadia, to give us that last percent that we need to cap at 100. Additionally, because we're no longer using Cyclops' leadership, having Cyclops on the team giving 15% energy attack is good, but Ghost with her uniform at tier 2 gives 20% energy attack to all allies, and last time I checked, 20% is better than 15, and so that's why we are using Ghost. And so that is the new setup here. We had to change the striker, we had to change one of the teammates, but otherwise the rest of the fight is pretty straightforward. We're getting really lucky right now with tons of mind control from Scarlet Witch, which is making this fight a lot easier than I kind of expected it to be at first. One of the reasons why I really like Gambit against Corvis is he gets a lot of his damage off really quickly. Gambit does. Because all of his damage is concentrated on his 5th skill, and because his 5th skill just happens in the blink of an eye, you know, in a second and a half or 2 seconds, he lets loose all of those cards. It really makes it harder for Corvis to interrupt Gambit with an iframe when he teleports or whatever. It makes it a lot more difficult, a lot harder. So you don't lose your procs as often, you don't miss your procs as often, and for anyone that's tried to use Cable against a high-level Corvis, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You line up your proc perfectly, it looks so nice, and then, you know, 2 seconds into the damage, 2 seconds into the gunshot, Corvis teleports, and you're like, damn it, I just lost all the damage, and you kind of just have to wait around for the next one. So you can see that Gambit really doesn't have that problem, but he does have this problem where, oh man, that's a lot of fire damage. But did get mind controlled, so we're going to sneak in here, get some extra damage, and then finish him off. There we go. 2 minutes 38 seconds is definitely long enough. Let me get frozen. 2 minutes 38 seconds is definitely long enough to finish this fight. Remember, again, we're only going down to 1 bar, so we have to be careful, especially against Corvis, because he's kind of a weakling. Thankfully, we don't have any of those craters around, so we did get mind controlled as well, or he got mind controlled, which is beautiful for us, because we get free damage. I ran into the tornado like an idiot. Okay, cool. Trying to make it fair for you, old man. One thing that you... Oof. Wow, really? What the hell was that? One thing that you want to be certain of against Corvis is the phase. He does it a couple of times where he basically teleports around. You want to try to dodge that, because if it touches you as Gambit especially, you're just going to die. So, whew, you want to try to get these mind controls, because they are beautiful and they are making this stage so easy. And you can see, okay, I'm throwing this fight right now. This is crazy. When you get really good mind controls from when you get really good mind controls from Scarlet Witch, it makes this fight a lot easier. And here, actually, Corvis is going to do his... Oh, no, he's not. He was supposed to do his teleport, though he got mind controlled again. This is over. This is over, dude. You are getting embarrassed. But, yeah, I was going to say, if he doesn't mind control... If she doesn't mind control him, he's going to do the teleporting skill. And then I may need to switch characters. But she mind controlled him again. This is ridiculous. And you sometimes will feel like you can complete an even higher stage when Scarlet Witch mind controls for you like this, because it's actually bananas. And yeah, we're gonna probably... Really? We didn't? Wow. Okay. Wow, another mind control. And there you go. I paused it because I'm a little bit worried that it might actually kill him, but 44 seconds left. I got a third of my life left, which is definitely not ideal. This was hard and a little bit iffy, but all of those mind controls really made it possible and really kind of allowed Gambit to just DPS his way to a victory. I did have a lot of help, but it's still super impressive that he was able to do enough damage as a blast type on a speed favored stage at level 50. Yeah. On to Thanos. The final boss in this showcase is a stage 25 Thanos clear, and this is a very difficult stage. It takes me a lot of practice to get it right, but when we finally kill this ugly green raisin, purple raisin, it's gonna feel really good. Ooh, we got lucky there with the dodge. That's probably a good sign for the rest of this run. And we got the double... Wait, where'd he go? Oh, we got the double 5th skill, but he iframed. You know what, Thanos? That's fine, because I still got enough damage to put you down. Well, not if you just do enough damage to just knock me out of my iframe. That's cool. Well, whatever. Unlike other bosses, unfortunately, we have to switch in order to clear this stage. It's just not possible otherwise. So we do need to keep very close. We need to keep a very close eye, and we need to make sure that our two switches, Cyclops and Ghost Panther, don't die. If they die early on, if your strikers die early on, it can be part of the reason why you are struggling to complete a stage. So that's kind of not a stage, Thanos' stage specifically. But as you can see, damage-wise, Gambit needs no support whatsoever. He's burning through this guy, stage 25, in under a minute, which is honestly shockingly good. But the damage does slow down from here because I don't have the all defense down anymore, because Thanos has a debuff. Like, how can I dodge all these, bro? Come on. Be fair. That's bad. He's doing the laser. Okay. Gonna do this punch thing. Okay, I think we got... Okay, there we go. We pushed him into the next phase, which is really good. Gambit's still alive, which is also important. We do still need to switch here. It's absolutely impossible if we don't switch, or not impossible, we have to get like super lucky. I actually wasn't supposed to switch that early, and I took a whole bunch of damage because of that. And I might just die here because of that. Yeah, that was not supposed to happen. I was supposed to switch to Ghost Panther. Don't really ask me why it happened. I just got confused with my buttons on my controller for switching. We're going to switch again here so that we can avoid these purple balls and the meteors that are dropping down. We don't want to do damage because Ghost Panther actually does really good damage. But we want to... Okay, this one's really bad too. But now we can switch safely and knock him in the face with a whole bunch of cards. Okay, he's doing this thing. We're doing our thing. Okay, good. We're in the last phase. We got 2.5 minutes still to go. So, you know, with half the time still remaining, if we didn't have all this extra stuff holding us back, I think Gambit could definitely melt this guy down in record time. But with... Okay. Nope, you're not going to get me. I will survive. It's so hard to see with the explosions what's going on. We're actually going to switch again there because the meteors were coming and the blue orbs were coming. And sometimes, honestly, even though you're iframing, the blue orbs still hit you. It's really confusing, but yeah, it happens. I want to see what he does here before I switch back to Gambit. I want him to do the laser beam attack because that's the easiest one to dodge. This is the hardest one, and this one is the most punishing. So I didn't want to have Gambit up for this attack. I'm wasting time here. There we go. But I just wanted a clean shot at him because we have so little HP left to take off that I really just wanted to finish this. What happened? I wanted to finish this once and for all. There we go. Woo! Final clear, done. Stage 25, Gambit. 3 clears. Cull Obsidian, Corvis, Thanos. What do we get? Okay, we get decent rewards, no box, no CCF. Let me know what you guys think of the character showcase. Let me know if you want to see more character showcases or not. Subscribe if you enjoyed the content. And of course, if you like what you see, I hope to see you again tomorrow. Take care.